have a prediction for this episode that we end up finding a crucible. Damn. Ah, dang it, it's supposed to wait 15 seconds. I never remember that. One of these days, I'll pretend like I care. Or something. I don't know. What am I supposed to say here, honestly? I don't even know anymore. Sure, let's collect some wood while we're here. We've been doing some easy POIs the last few days, and I thought, well, sure, let's mix it up. Let's start with one that's going to be a little more challenging. Now, tool store, of course, so there are good reasons to come in here just for the loot. Ah, dang it. Yeah, don't get up, dude. There we go. Get rid of all these guys. So that's in part why I'm thinking we'll end up with a dumb luck situation and find a crucible, even though we are one magazine away, I think, right? We're one away. If I go to the last page, there it is. One away. One magazine away from being able to make our own crucible, to forge our own crucible, if you prefer to say it that way. There's often an enemy in here. Okay. Maybe it hasn't spawned yet. I don't know. I don't know which ones are sleepers that have to be spawned and which ones are already parked here, but there really has not been much, Ow, that would be my arm. Not been much problem here with enemies thus far. Not much resistance. You would like to use a better word. Go ahead and craft some more of that stuff. See if we have any. Bye, cat. No functional vending machines. That is good news for us. I don't know if you could hear her hiss. I'm not sure if it came through on the mic. Let me know. Did you hear her hiss as she ran away? She hisses a lot these days. I feel bad for her. I don't think she's super happy about her roommate, but roommate's been here for years. That's not changing anytime soon. Barring, I don't know, tragedy, I guess. I mean, the more likely thing is that she would get another roommate because, I don't know, I can't seem to stop wanting cats or something. I don't know. Only got 2, but yeah, I don't know. The debate I have is, do I get another? Do I get another in the hopes that another will keep the younger one busy? Because if so, and if that were to be the case, okay, and the younger one would then leave the older one alone, that would be kind of like perfect world scenario, but I don't think she would. I really don't. It might take some of the interest away, but she wouldn't stop entirely, and I kind of think the other one needs it to be entirely, although I'm sure a little less would probably go some ways, so I don't know. Debates, debates, debates. I don't know what the right thing to do is. All I know is that they're always hungry these days, and I think the cat food has turned into crap or something. You didn't ask, but I offered. You are up in a bad spot, so let's get rid of you the hard way. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to use shredder arrows on that guy. My bad. Steel arrows, please. Thank you. Yeah, we don't need to waste shredders on just a regular standard green zombie. That's not even a thing. I mean, I guess it can be, but it's not. Sure, take all that stuff. 5 steels. Excellent. I kind of am hopeful here that by the time we're done out in this part of the world, and we're still, you know, looking for that last magazine so we can make a crucible. But I'm hoping that once we leave here with crucible skills or crucible whatever intact, then maybe, just maybe, we'll have what we need to work on our next vehicle. You're going to get a regular arrow, you're going to get a regular double arrow. Probably doesn't make sense, but it made perfect sense in my mind. Very dark down here. We will turn on the light so we can see. We got a couple arrows back, got 2 out of 3. That's not terrible. Slap that guy in the face, call it good. And then this should take us to our final loot, of course. And we will have zombies trying to break in. Should probably close this door. How you doing? I knew someone was going to drop out of the ceiling. I just hoped that I could deal with them before they got an attack off. Apparently not. Whoever's outside did manage to break through the wall. I peeked through the window over here. Let's see if you can see him. Nope, she's not there anymore. She had been standing over here. I don't know if it was her. I guess I'm going to assume it was. I just saw that it was a female zombie. Like, literally, that was as much as I was able to tell. Anyway. Scooping our loot. Doing the loot scoop. The loot scoop. Oof. That was harder for me to say than it should have been. Tools digest, not the one we're looking for, although, you know, mechanical tools. Not bad. Impact driver, quality 1, that's not bad at all either. There we go. That deserves a round of applause if I ever heard of something that deserves a round of applause. Oh man, and another... another beaker. We'll take the Reaper tech in there though. That's something that's been on my mind, is we need a little bit more Reaper tech. I go back to saying I need to go chase down Rain's treasure map. Nothing else that would give us some more Reaper tech. That's... It looked like that dude just dropped down and did the splits. That's great. I love this game. It's so nonsensical sometimes. I mean, I know exactly what happened there. It was a night zombie, morning hit. It needed to be despawned. And that just happened to be the way it fell when it was in mid-step. Perfectly explainable, all the things. Funnier to say it makes no sense and is hilarious. Objectively so. I mean, come on. Alright, so we've done good work here today. Now the question is, where do we go from here? We've already been over to this Shotgun Messiah. I kind of want to go poke around and... No, never mind. The auto wash is not even tier anything. It's a tier 0 building, so... I'd originally decided to come out this way because I figured there are all sorts of things we haven't even looked at out here. I mean, we got all sorts of options. You know what I'm going to do? We haven't done this in a minute. Let's do this. Okay. That worked out well. I like when you can unlock police cars without setting off the alarm. I mean, that wasn't really anything we needed. I was honestly kind of hoping there would be arrows in it or something. I don't know, it's fine, but just wasn't what I wanted, that's all. Post office. I don't know that we have a burning need at this point. Burning fire car. To stop for all of the mailboxes, and yet I drove right to a cafe. Go figure. Hello? Oh, you're up high. My bad. Okay. Have we been in this one? Nope. Okay. Well, good. We found somewhere to go then. There are still some schematics we could use, so there is good reason to come here just the same. Like, I'm just not as concerned about the magazines at this point. Hello. That got chunky there for a moment. Here, I want to go back into the corner. That way we can see everyone who is coming in. We're going to use one of those guys. And then we'll use one of those guys. What is this? An electric timer relay. I don't give the slightest crap about timer relays. Maybe I should. Maybe that's my downfall. Don't know. Don't care. Not going to worry about it. Like, really, I'm just here for the schematics. At this point, I found everything I want. The vehicle we are going to use as our final vehicle, we're close to it such that I think we're okay with where we need to be in terms of the vehicle stuff. Now, we need to go get a bunch of shale, which is going to mean a trip to the desert, but that's kind of a separate issue, right? We're not really talking about that right now. I'm also really curious how many Dukes we have. I haven't paid attention to that. I just know we keep them in a box at home and never use them. So I do kind of, at some point, need to make sure we take a look at how many Dukes we have. And possibly, I was trying to read that. Machine gun or automatic weapons degrade 20% slower. Just to make sure that we can, you know, spend our Dukes on learning elixirs or something. I don't know. That's still the big stopping point for me right now, is not being able to get levels fast enough. I haven't checked to see how many points we have to spend. I'm sure we have a few. I mean, every time I've pulled up the skill menu, whatever thing, I'm not paying attention to how many points we need. I'm just strictly trying to figure out how many more magazines we need for X, Y, or Z. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. I think we might have another challenge or two we can collect on now. Whether we need the trader for those, I'm not really sure, but pretty sure. There you go, speaking of vehicles. And speaking of schematics, neither of those, well, the vehicles one is fine. How you doing? That was interesting. They were just seated right in front of each other. Sitting right in front of each other? I guess they're not really seated. Seated on their butts? I don't know, is that a thing? Anyway. Let's go get the guys behind the counter here. Gentlemen, you don't need to get up. Or zombies? I don't know, is that... I don't know if that's a gentleman. Bug? Punk? Whatever it's called. You don't need to get up. How about that? So, unfortunately, we've already gone through one of these POIs recently, so we kind of know where everything is, what to expect, all the things. But, just the same, you know, good stuff. Sure, take all that crap. I don't care. Whatever. We'll drop some of the stuff off in the bike here before we... Wow. Come on, game. I don't know if that's because ambient occlusion is turned off, if there's something going on outside, like a wandering horde or something. I don't even know. Whatever. It is what it is, right? Here, we'll go outside. And instead of triggering the zombies by sprinting by, we'll jump inside and stab them this time. I don't know. Just trying to mix it up a little bit, that's all. Oh, I think maybe the big guy isn't dead. Pistol Pete craft high power 9mm ammunition. I'm sorry, big guy. I thought you were dead. Oh, maybe you're a different big guy. I don't know, whatever. Oh yeah, you are. Look at you. That one's dead. Okay. There was a whole different one there. Didn't even realize. My bad. Could probably ignore most of... Well, alright. I mean, it's free experience, right? So we could probably ignore most of the roof. But that's fine. Oh yeah, there's some good experience over here. My bad. Mistakes were made. Yep. I don't worry too much with those guys. As long as I don't miss too many of the swings, that's fine. They're going to go down. Really not much of an issue. So we already know we have boxes in here to crack open. I like to start by doing that. Get rid of you. And you. And you. And we'll see if there's anyone sitting around over here. And I'll open boxes. We'll start with the toolbox because, I don't know, more lockpicks, I guess. Vehicle adventures. We don't need the bandolier mod schematic. We already have, like, multiples of those at the base, I think, of the mod itself. Takes some orange dye, though. I'm not mad at that. That's fine. More vehicle adventures. That's good stuff. I mean, you know, we're getting there. We're getting closer to being able to make bigger and better vehicles. It's funny, I remember a while back having the thought that the gyro seems like it might be a good idea when playing with, well, the mods we're playing with, Urban Decay and better biomes. But I got to thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I don't know that it is. I'm a little worried about being able to have enough runway to take off with this stupid thing. Like, aren't you just going to bump into every possible thing along the way? I mean, all the fallen trees, all the things that you're trying to avoid, you're just going to run into as you're trying to get up in the air. What I'd like to see is about 50% fewer fallen trees with these mods, I think. I think that would be about right. You don't need as many as there are. Just, it's fine. We get the idea. I don't know, it just feels like too much. I don't know if that would be the only thing that needs to change, but I think that would be a quality of life upgrade. I don't know, just a random thought. Oh, wait a minute. We might be able to put this guy, modify you, put you in there, call that good, and reload all the arrows. Perfect. Now, back to what I was doing. Back on the bike. Let's see, where can we go? We haven't gone this direction, really. My bad, there's a suitcase in the way that stops the mini bike entirely. Oh, there's another cop car right here. Just for the giggles. I figure we have a ton of lockpicks. It's not that big a deal to stop and use a few. I mean, yes, it takes a little while to chop through these, but, you know, c'est la vie. Here, let's drop everything off in there and then load it up with whatever gas we have, which, not much. We'll need to stop and repair the bike here before too long. I mean, I think a couple episodes ago I had to repair it, I don't know, before I started. This is going to be a Shamway Factory. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I'm just looking here. I don't remember where the final loot is in this place. Most of the some of the factories have everything up. Some of them have everything up high. Some of them have loot up high that you can get to pretty easily. I don't recall if this is one of them. So let's go make some building blocks here. Because we're just going to nerd pull it just to nerd pull it. Yeah, words. Words are meaningless. That's fine. Here, let's... How you doing? Oh. Oh. My bad. I didn't mean to release that arrow, but... that's fine. Whatever. Sure. That doesn't really work, but I guess it does, so... Here, we'll just jump in stealth, because that suddenly seems like a good idea with birds around. I know, out of stamina. That's what happens when you nerd pull all the way up. So what I don't remember... I don't think that's the final loot. I remember... Gosh, it's been so long since I've been here. I remember you run across over here, and I think this is just like... There's a thing in here. Like, there will be a couple of boxes when we go down the ladder here. Something along those lines. But I don't think this is the final loot. I mean, it literally... I don't even remember the last time I went through this POI. Yeah, this looks like someone was setting up shop here to survive, which is kind of cool, right? I like the story that's being told right here. Presumably it's warm in here. It's away from the elements. So this looks like a pretty good place to hang out. I mean, really, I'm not sure how it's away from the elements when it's a bunch of crates, but we are not getting rained on in here, so don't question it, just go with it. Alright, we need to get back up. Now, if I remember, this is pretty close to the end of this place. Maybe like halfway-ish. One of those. I don't really know. Hey, can I just drop down and catch the ladder? It seems like that's going to be easier for me. Alright. Alright. Okay. I don't really want to go along the proper way. Just saying. Really don't. Here, can I climb up here and then do that? Perfect. Like, I don't remember. Is the final loot up in there? Gosh, it's been so long since I've gone through this POI. I guess we made a bunch of boxes. Let's go ahead and put them to use, right? Just jump up and see if this is the place. Nope, but we do got some birds. Okay, that's fine. I see a green guy down there. Yeah, I cannot remember. At this point, I could have gone through this place faster, I think. It's alright, though. Right? It's alright. Here, let's grab all of those. So if we would have followed the way around, we would go here. That would take us into here, which is going to lead us downstairs, which will eventually drop us in there. Which makes me think that was sort of the right place, just not the right way. It's in here, but it's lower or something. Yeah, right there. Okay. Yep. Got it. As I said, it's been a minute since I've been through this place. I mean, if we can get the loot in here without too much fighting, I'm way good with that. Like, I am super good with that. Okay, we'll just jump over here. Grab all the gasoline we can get, because, you know, gasoline. And then right up above us is where we need to be. But, alright, we'll just do this the hard way. It's fine. I do want to check these boxes. That's why I came over here. I wanted to check these guys. I figure if we're here, we might as well grab as many boxes as we can, right? It just seems to be a good idea to me. There we go. Oh, I think at some point I was collecting all the sandwiches and then I stopped. Yeah, we need those for some recipe or another. Now, how do we get... Do we go up here to get up there? Nope. Oh, I just made some friends. Okay, let's close this door. And I'll use this as a moment to do that. Okay, I'm going to end up waking up some guys, and I know that. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Minus the part where the game gets super laggy. That's horrible. I think that box was empty, if I'm not mistaken. Or that barrel? We'd already looted that. That's weird. Alright, well that's fine, because they're not going to come up here anytime soon. I don't think this is the way to get up anyway, but it's fine. I want to check everything in here, so check we shall. Should probably use that vitamin while I'm thinking about it, just because. Here, let's put you in there, and we'll use another one of those. And we can check this box here, working stiff box. Gun bag, weapon bag, technically. I dropped, just so you know, I did drop the bow part that we're carrying, because I figured, we don't really need it. Oh, a sham recipe. Look at that. We can make our own sham now. That's kind of fun. I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but, you know, here we are. We can. All right, let's just get up there. There's no reason to mess around anymore at this point. I'm good with this. Oh my gosh, dude. Once again, I don't know. Is it because the ambient occlusion is turned off? Is it something else? I don't know. Oh, this is bad. This is super bad. That door is locked. Okay. Yep, this is not good. This is not good. I should be able to land that without any problem. Or not. That's alright. Come prepared for this sort of crap. Surprised we haven't had to use any of these, or many of these, rather, to this point. But, hi, how you doing, ma'am? My bad. Just did that again. Okay. Well, I'm going to need a minute, apparently. I'm going to need more than a minute. Here, let's back up over here. I think we're safe over here, relatively speaking. Use a couple of those. We should have another splint. And the steroid should let us run without any problems. And we'll need to drink a tea. Nope, I don't need to lock anything. There we go. And now we're fine. I mean, technically, if we got everyone to go down to the ground floor. That would be fine. Because then they can all be ignored, right? How you doing, birdie? Come on down. I thought it was worth a shot. Okay. Nope, don't turn that on. My bad. I think I need more boxes now. Building blocks. Let's make another 50 of them, because I'm not going around at this point. I know exactly where we need to go, so I don't really want to go around. Here, let's put it right here, because even though this is going to be in a spot where the zombies will break them, they're also going to be attached to the wall, so it won't matter. They can knock them down all they want. It will not change anything. Now, this is going to be a pain in the butt because, you know, we lost our advantage, which is stealth. And, you know, it is what it is. Mistakes were made. Here, let's see if we can wind our way over. Actually, I think what I want to do is... Oh, hi, how you doing? So sorry, I feel bad. That guy has been here the whole time. Could have been killing him. Instead, I'm just ignoring him like he doesn't even matter. Total jerk move, I know. Come on now. Okay, that'll work out just fine. Get rid of those. Don't think the zombies will make it over that. Should be someone alive over here. Okay, that's fine by me. Go ahead and check this bag while we're here. Oh, I'm sorry. Was someone still alive? Alright, well, whatever. Not anymore. Okay, still need to go up a little more. Oops, I guess I shouldn't have come out of stealth there, my bad. Kind of curious if you can clear this place full stealth. I've never tried. I'm sure someone will tell me, yes you can, or no you can't, and I appreciate you. Thanks for that in advance. That's where the gas can exploded, I think. Oh, my bad. Okay. Get rid of that. And then we'll see what we've got going on up here now. It's weird. The game keeps having to calculate something every time I look down, and I'm not sure what it's doing. I mean, I guess it's just trying to put all the crap that it's seeing into perspective and render it and all that, and there you go. It's that simple. I don't know. I got nothing. Let me open these things, though. Guess we'll start with the ammo pile. It's kind of funny. I just had a thought as I was waiting for the lockpicks to work. I think we've kind of hit a point in the game in which there's not really much I care to loot. We actually kind of got everything that I wanted. If that's the case, then what that really means is that we need experience so that we can get levels and skill points. And I think it means I need to go harvest a ton of materials. I wasn't expecting to have that revelation, but I think that's where we're at. That was the drone morale mod booster schematic. Learn how to harvest brass from doors. Don't care. We will take that. I guess we'll take the shotgun turret bundle. Don't really want or need. You know what? I'll go ahead and take the paper. We've gone through a bunch of paper. We don't need more paper, but I don't mind taking a little bit. That's fine. Thanks for that. I knew that something like that was going to happen. Game. Here, let's put you right there. And that way I can get out to here. And I think... Is this where we had been before? I think maybe it is. Oh, yeah. Right there. Okay. Go figure. I went the long way. I mean, we got there just the same, but not the way that I would have expected. So I'm just going to take all these blocks so we can get out of here. And it is officially time to go back to the base. I have no idea if we have everything we need. And since we got it just sitting right here, it would be kind of silly not to stop and harvest this guy just for the free steel. Hey, we even got 2 out of it. Excellent. Super duper excellent. Is there anyone worth shooting while we're up here? I don't know about the bear necessities. I mean, I guess we can just for the giggles. Yep, I killed the bear. And you can go very slowly wander over there and try to eat the bear. Here, let's save the bear if we can. Okay, got what we could out of the bear. Take care of these guys. Head back to base. I will see you there, probably, on the next one. And if not, well, then we'll be somewhere else. I know, how about that? Catch you next one, Talon. Thanks for watching. Where'd the bike go? See you later.